Okay.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. In this occasion, I would like to do a presentation about habits in people's daily life. And in a presentation, let's start off by explaining about the main idea of our presentation. So let's start with explaining what is habit. So, in our daily life or in like people's life, it is a routine of a behavior that we always like to do it and many times, or you can repeat it all the way until at one point you will do that thing subconsciously. So, in other words, in that point, you will do that specific routine without you knowing that you have done it subconsciously. So there's also a record from American Journal of Psychology that they define a habit from the psychology as a more or less fixed way of thinking, willing or feeling or a acquired through previous repetition of a mental experience. So you can say that habit is a repetition of your mental experience in short. Let's go to our next slide. At the next slide, we're going to talk about how does habit affect our life or our people's life. So the major psychological benefit of habit is that habit provides us with a structure uh, that is important because it acts like a rhythm that you know that that's that can make your life more easygoing because, for example, you're doing a work and you are already or you are having a habit of being diligent when you are doing your job and things like that. It would be easier for you to do that job because you are already taught from the first, or you are already being used to being diligent when you are doing that job. So yeah, habit in our life is very impactful because they carry all that weight down, and it makes us all easygoing and more or less stressful because yeah, people that are get used to something are easier to work that thing. Okay, so there are two kind of habits in this world. There are good habit and bad habit, of course. Let's start off with the good habit. So, yeah, as you guys might know, good habits are the behavior that are very beneficial if you guys have in our physical, mental, or emotional health. And yeah, it can help us reach our goal in our life, like yeah, helping us at diligent time at busy times and more stressful situation, and yeah, it carries a lot. And some of the good habits that there are some good habits that I would like to put as an example. And oh, by the way, good habits can also make you more healthy because some of the good habits are there to what was it to got you to stay healthy by eating a good stuff, or like eating vegetables and consuming yeah, for example, other than meat, and not consuming junk food, things like that. It's one of the good habits. And also exercising uh, when you have the time, or maybe usually people, yeah, amazing people usually do exercises at morning because I try to forget what's the benefit of doing exercises at morning, but that's what they do. And yeah, being diligent at work is also one of the good habits, and that's actually the one that I really wanted to master, and because it makes you more under stressed when you're doing works, a lot of works. After good habits, there's bad habits. Yeah, so on the other hand, bad habits are behaviors that can be detrimental to our health, to our health and well-being, and sometimes can hinder us from achieving our goals because, it's not a positive thing, and of course it can hinder us from positive things. And some of the bad habits are, consuming junk foods, because junk foods, it might taste good, but it does not good for your health, and yeah, it can make your health go down like really low, and might probably cause death other than being healthy. Other than eating junk food, a lot of people are also very lazy and would get tired easily when they are working. This one, that's also one of the bad habits. Always sleeping at times that are not correct is also one of the bad habits. Yeah, I think that's yeah. So yeah, this is the conclusion. At this was the different slide. So the difference between both of those habits is that good habits, yeah, I said that right, bro. It improves our life, make our life easier, and it helps us achieve our goal. And yeah, bad habits hold us back in our progress. So we better start to it might be hard to make new habits, but it will be worth it for the future, because why not? Let's try to make habits when there are time to lose, because while young, try to make a lot of good habits, because it may help us at the old age. And yeah, I think that's all for me. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Oke,